When you have kids, I want to know, imagine you have children and you are very rich. Would you like to raise your children in Ghana, or you like to raise them abroad, let's say in Europe or in London or in America? Personally, I think if I had a lot of money and I could afford to put my children anywhere, I would raise them the first 18 years of their life in Ghana. It's very, very important for them to learn the fear of God, for them to learn the fear of elders and the fear of old age. And then after 18 years old, when I feel like the basic foundations of their upbringing has been set, where like I feel like I have done my work as a parent, they are now ready to integrate into larger society, then I'll take them overseas. These are my reasons. With all the problems that we have in this country, there's one thing that I think is really, really important that we still have as a society. Most young people here do respect elders. They respect and they are obedient. Obviously, young people are always going to be young people. They're going to do things behind closed door. But for the larger part, we greet our elders. We call every older person auntie. We call the older man uncle. There's a lot of respect. Whereas from what we see overseas, at least from the movies, you have a kid, 5-year-old, 4-year-old calling you by your name. You have kids suing their parents like, did you guys hear about that Nigerian boy? Was it a Nigerian boy or was it a Ghanaian boy? I think it was a Ghanaian boy whom the parents brought him to Ghana. They didn't tell him they were going to leave him in Ghana for good. He was told that he was coming for holidays. He came and they left him without him. And he's managed to get solicitors all the way in London. And they are fighting his case, trying to prove in court that his extradition to Ghana was illegal. Like fighting his parents in court. I can't imagine if this was me. I can't imagine the sense of betrayal I would feel to have my kids go with a lawyer against me, no matter what it is. And so I would like to preserve that sanctimonious relationship between parent and child, where my kids do have a healthy fear of me. And I feel like in overseas as well, I'm not supporting child abuse, but I'm just saying when they are naughty and you give a little whoop, they could call social services on you, they could call the police on you. And so kids abroad and overseas have been given so much power that I feel like parents are afraid to even discipline them, and so they are growing up into all sorts of laws. I like the fact that kids raised overseas do have a lot of confidence, but the bad nuts among them are so bad because you just can't discipline them, because the law is always going to be on their side. So personally, I think that raising children, a great and healthy mix would be to let them have their early childhood years in Ghana, but where they are protected, where you keep an eye on them, because we also have a lot of our peculiar problems here locally. But once they've reached like maturity, once they pass through high school, then I feel like, okay, now no matter where they go, no matter who they meet in the world, I have instilled that home training in them, I've instilled that discipline in them, and so I am not worried that they are going to fall under peer pressure or peer influence or whatever it is. So this is what I think. I don't know what you guys think. Like, do you think it's better to raise your kids abroad, or do you think it's better to raise them in Ghana? So let me know, right? Let's talk.